Hey guys, James here. Hey, got another pistol video. This one's kind of unique, I think. It belongs to my son. He found this in a small gun shop near where he lives, and he decided he had to have it. Probably can't guess what it is by looking at the holster, but it's something fairly unique, I think, or rare. It is a 1939 model Enfield revolver. And for 1939, I have to say it's in pretty good shape. I'd say the bluing is 80-90% on it. It's a little faded in spots. That's the other side. You can see it has the military style lanyard. I'm sure this was used by some officer in probably World War II, because these were issued to mainly officers. But it's really in good shape. There's some minor pitting in it on this side, probably from where it set in the holster and got wet, but it's pretty much, in very good shape for a 1939 pistol. It's kind of unique because this lever here takes some pressure, but as you can see, it flops open and ejects the shells just like the old some of the H&R and Smith & Wesson pistols of the early 1900s. And because of that, I think it's kind of fun to shoot. It's strictly double action. As you can see, it's empty. See how it kicks up the brass? But if you do it fast, it spits them out and then returns. Or at least that ejector does. But even the wheel here that rotates the cylinders, that all looks like it was rarely ever shot. Pretty neat, I think. I got just as much fun out of kicking the shells out of it as I did shooting it. I'll put some fired brass in it just to kind of demonstrate it. That one went in there kind of stiff. But this shoots a 38 Smith & Wesson. But anyway, after you fire it, just pop it open like that, and she spits the shells out. But he only had one box. This is a Fiocchi Heritage full metal jacket, 38 Smith & Wesson short, 145 grain full metal jacket, 720 feet per second. So it's not that far off from a 38 special, really. I mean, you might get 800, 850 out of a 38 special on average. So, kind of cool. After I saw it, I said, I wouldn't mind having one of those myself. That's fun to just plink with on the range. But I had him save one round. We shot 49 of the 50. Just so I could show it here for the video. Like I said, it's a 145 grain full metal jacket. It's kind of like a 38 special, only shorter. I guess that's why they call it a S&W short. But anyway, even the wood on this thing is, I mean, it has a couple little boogers in the wood, but nothing major. It's, for what it is, I think it's in pretty good shape. Kind of little stubby short cylinder on it. But I think the blade is, or I mean the barrel, I don't know if that's 5 or 6 inches. Let's take a peek. 5 inch. But it's really fun to shoot. The sights aren't the best. Let's see if I can get that focused on the white part of the towel. The front blade is really thin. So for my old eyes, if it was mine, I'd probably put a dab of orange nail polish on it or something so I could pick up the front sight a little better. Because it's, I don't know, for some reason back in the 1900s, they were big on really thin sights. And the trigger pull is, I thought it was going to be hard to shoot because it feels like every bit of a 12-pound trigger. But when I started shooting it, it was so smooth of a pull that it didn't feel like a 12-pound trigger. I mean, I could shoot it without the front sight, coming off target too much. But it has a bobbed hammer, so it's strictly a double action pull revolver. And anyway, I thought it was cool, so I thought I'd show it. I do better with it releasing the cylinder with my left hand than I do the right hand, though, just because of the grip angle and the way the cutouts are on the grips, so I don't get above that top part there to grab hold of it well. So I struggle if I try to do it one-handed, but if I do it left-handed, it's easy. So anyway, pretty cool old model 1939 Enfield. So I hope you guys like seeing that. Thanks for watching. Bye.